Hi, folks. Today, I will get you to see a way to the branch of Immigration Bureau in Tachikawa from the JR Kunitachi station. Of course I know that nobody is interested in the way these days you can get information on the internet with ease, especially, if you ask Google Maps, it leads you there. However, I want to make videos for my YouTube channel as much as possible with ease for archiving street views. I made a clip about a road to Tachikawa from Fuku the other day. The branch is located in the middle of the way, so I shot the scene as well. As you saw in the beginning of this footage, you are supposed to go for Tachikawa along the railroad after you exit out of the station. Now, you might wonder which exit you should go out. It is the exit of the north, which is the opposite of the location of a university, of which the signboard to show the direction definitely exists in the station. Contrary to that, the signboard to show the way to the branch of Immigration Bureau doesn't definitely exist. That proves that the branch is a minor place for common people. Actually, the branch is located in the standstill and there are fences painted doodle, of which scenery is like that of a slum or administrative offices in developing countries. You may be surprised at the scenery. Just go straight along the railroad which you can see on your left, and it is important to turn to the right at where, but as I said before, I know that nobody is interested in it, so I hope you see this clip aimlessly, but listen to my talk. My goal is that letting you enjoy yourself by only my talk but my movies. By the way, there may be a person who wonders if there is a shortcut to the branch office, but there is almost not, because there is not a street that runs askew, though there are a few shortcuts which you could earn little time, moreover you would go astray. Then I'm showing an easier way like this which is only going straight, turning to the right and going straight again to get there. As you can see, this footage is playback at real time, and drab scenery is being continued, so I set a part of this footage as 3 times as fast. I understand that you should fill in the nice narration in the drag scene. When I watched a nice travel vlog on YouTube, she was very talkative. Even if there were nothing pictures, it could be appreciated as a content for a podcast. On the other hand, there are clips to shoot scenery only without narration or talk getting more watchers. I don't understand the differences. If anything, that is my liking, so I want to be so talkative that you can enjoy yourself, even though there is not a picture but only my talking. The place along the railroad is residential street, and houses are apt to be bigger and nicer. There is a pachinko shop ahead which was closed long ago. The pachinko is the gambling machine which has holes. The more balls drop holes, the more balls return back, changing money much more, if explained simply. I don't know why the pachinko shop was closed, but they said that intelligent people don't play the pachinko, who are the very living around here. Anyway, the pachinko is a symbol of Japan, though it is a bad one. Nowadays news about COVID-19 has been prevalent, erasing the topic, but affairs on the pachinko were topics on newspapers, such as arrested parents who were crazed to the pachinko abandoning their child in a heated car in summer to die, housebreakers to want money to play the pachinko, blah blah blah. I am not interested in Japanese animation, but my kid often sees the animation, so I got to know what animations are now popular. One of those is definitely Kimetsu no Yaiba. The animation on TV was on air as the season 1, but its end was not full stop. My kid couldn't stand to wait for season 2, letting me buy the comic books to the full stop. The reason why I am not interested in Japanese animation lies in the simple common plot that the heroes can get special skills to overcome their opponents to win in the long run. Moreover, those skills are not logical, such as laser beam from hands, strong energy beam as much as the atomic bomb from their swords. There is an animation my kid sees once every week, which is a story of a slime reincarnated from a man. The slime can get a skill from its holder to eat him. Then the more the slime eats holders who have special skills, the more powerful and strong the slime becomes. What do you think about that? The skill of the slime lets watchers imagine that he will become the king of kings in the long run. That's why I can't get to like the Japanese animation. If that has been reversed, that is to say, the evil opponent of the slime had the skill becoming stronger day by day, contrary to the slime who had no outstanding skill, but the slime made much of his intelligence to overcome the opponent to win, that could have fascinated me. Oh, what a miracle it is, because on stopping the remark about the Japanese animation, you came to the point you should turn to the right. Going a little bit ahead, you can see the pachinko shop on your left. Contrary as usual, I did. The scene in a footage passes faster than my explanation about the scene. Going down the street until the far end, turning to the right and turning to the left at the first corner, You can get to the branch office, that's much easier than going on shortcuts. There is a post office near here on your right. The post office offers you refundable fiscal stamps which you should put on a return receipt to exchange your residence card. The fiscal stamp is basically not refundable, but I think there were many people who claimed to refund the fiscal stamps to the post office, because the Immigration Bureau declined their application for residence card and they didn't need it, then the office got to offer refunding exceptionally. So, if you need the fiscal stamps, it would be better to get it there. There is another administrative organization about vehicles next to the immigration office at which they prove vehicles if the car matches the regulations to run or not and to enroll. Then there are many administrative scriveners offices around here. I was an administrative scrivener, which is a profession licensed by Japanese government to make official documents and procedures instead of clients. However, even if you were declined by the Immigration Bureau and ran to the administrative scrivener office to help, they would have nothing to do for you, because the reason your application was declined must be lack of documentation which you should order mainly from your own country. Oh. Miracle again, here you are as you can see the far end on my stopping a certain topic. Turning to the right and soon turning again to the left. To get there soon. There is the administrative organization to check vehicles on your left front. There are the fences painted like slums. You couldn't have imagined this situation, if it had not been for my explanation before. It is weedy and pavement is broken here and there. What is this? I can't believe that it is the street leading foreigners to the Immigration Bureau. If you couldn't accept this environment, which seems to be Japanese government looking down on foreigners, you had better go to the Tokyo Immigration Bureau at Shinagawa, though the place is thronged with lots of foreigners. Anyway, we are about to reach the office. COVID-19 let people wait for their turn outside as you see. I wonder what they aim to apply for a long-term visa.